Hi, this is KK. Do subscribe and hit the bell icon.
तड़प तड़प के इस दिल से आह निकलती रही, मुझको सजा दी प्यार की, ऐसा क्या गुनाह किया तो लुट गए, हाँ लुट गए, तो लुट गए हम तेरी मोहब्बत में। तड़प तड़प के इस दिल से आह निकलती रही, मुझको सजा दी प्यार की, ऐसा क्या गुनाह किया तो लुट गए, हाँ लुट गए, तो लुट गए हम तेरी मोहब्बत में।
This started about 2 years ago, this show called Talking Music. And I think finally our stars have aligned in the cosmos because we have one of the most amazing rock stars who's given us such brilliant music across time, across 2 decades. And it's such an honor for me to be sitting in the same room with him, face to face, and chatting with him about his life and his music. I'm going to welcome KK.
Hey Kirti, thank you so much, man. And that introduction made me actually want to disappear.
Yeah, but this is how I felt. It's completely heartfelt.
Thank you so much, man. Wow. It means so much to hear someone say that about anyone for that matter. So I just feel very touched, very humbled, and very happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Before we get into the main gig, which is about your life, we do something called the sound check.
Microphone.
Sound check.
So the first person I'm going to talk about or give you is Leslie Lewis.
Ah, man. I'm just going back in time, closing my eyes for a bit because I think all those memories come flooding back into my head. I was in Hariharan's house. It's a long story. Cutting it short, I had met Hari long back in Delhi when I was performing in one of those hotels. I was doing a nightclub act with a friend of mine, substituting another friend who was not well. So there I was, and Hariharan was sitting there with his wife, and he called me suddenly. You're singing very well, man. Tu yahan kya kar raha hai? So I said, I'm just substituting for a friend. So he said, substituting, theek hai, come to Bombay. And he held my hand, he, shook my hand and he said, you must come to Bombay. And that's all, we had a conversation. Cut to many months down the line. I came to Bombay because my wife Jyoti was expecting our first child. I'm just going away from Leslie for a bit because it's something that I feel it's very important to our conversation.
Absolutely.
I met Hariharan through my uncle, and Hariharan was kind enough to say yes, of course. He didn't know that it was me, and he said okay. And I met him at his house.
Wow, really?
At his house. My uncle took me there and he met. And he said, "Arey, tu wahi hai na?" मैंने कहा, हाँ, मैं वही हूँ. Tu aa gaya? So he's very happy to know that I took his advice and I came here. And I had my cassette, 2 songs. He played it. I'm emotional because not many people would do that. So he kind of heard the song, and while the song is playing, he calls Leslie. And he puts it on the phone and he says, "Ye sun, ek koi naya ladka hai, tu uski awaaz sun." He says, "Haan, theek hai. I couldn't hear the rest of it." And then he keeps it down and he says, "Very nice. Leslie loved the song. Tu usko mil lena jaake kal." I go next day to 4D in Worli. He was busy recording something. He finished recording and then he's sitting with me for a bit. And he says, "Come, what are you doing after this?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "Come with me." He takes me to his studio. He shows me his studio. A beautiful studio he's making, At that time, it was 94. And I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. It's really nice. Not Les at that time, of course. It's lovely, sir. And very cool guy, very warm. And there was a connect that happened. It was instantaneous. A few months passed. I got a call from UTV saying we need a jingle and we need to have you there at Leslie's studio. And I went to Leslie's studio, Purple Haze is there, and he calls me. He said, "Come. So there's a job for you." So I said, wow. And I couldn't believe it. There was a jingle, And I had to get into jingles because I was doing jingles there in Delhi. So I came to do jingles. I didn't want to do anything else, believe me, Kirti. I was not interested in singing playback at all because I was not much into the music of the 90s. I had my own style. I had my own approach to music and I wanted to do my own music. I wanted to do my album. So I did not think of films at all. At all. Not even that direction. So when I met Les, he called me into the studio and we sat. I heard this jingle for 1 minute. It was for Santigen shootings. It's a beautiful 1 minute jingle it was, okay? I loved the song. And we recorded it very unusually. I sat in the studio instead of going into the singer's booth. He said, "You sing it the way you want to. Enjoy it like a live song." So that's how I did it. And I did the song. What I did was I finished the thing and I went into the loo. And someone from the studio walked out and said, "This is new guy, dude. Some guy called some KK or something." So I remember this. It's like chapa mere memory.
You're in the loo.
Yeah, I'm in the loo. I'm taking a leak and I could hear this. So I stopped peeing because I want to hear what he's saying about me. And he's shouting on the phone, "He's going to give a ride for everybody here. He's damn good." And I'm like, he's talking about me, dude. Me, and I've come from Delhi. I don't know anybody over here. Except now, of course, Hariharan put me on to Les. And this song happened and then it got done and it was beautifully accepted by people. And that's when it started, my jingle career, 94. And I have to thank Les from the bottom of my heart because I feel he understood me more than anything else. He was instrumental in doing my album, Pal, in a big way, because at that time Sony Music was coming to India in 1999, and Les was saying that I want to suggest your name, so I've given your advertisements which you sung for me. So he gave the good ones, like Pepsi Ye Dil Mange More, the big ones which are very big hit, and so the Sony Music guys were impressed, and then they called me. We met them. There were about 4 or 5 singers in the fray at that time, but they signed me as a debut artist in India for Sony Music worldwide.
Right.
That was something, I would say, like a freaking dream come true, because for me it was an album that I wanted to do, and Leslie was producing it because he understood me, my musical abilities, my likes, dislikes. We had discussed that. So I'm saying that connect is what made this album happen. So I have to thank him. See, all of us have different people in our life we call angels, who come at different points of time in our lives and who just help us. They just
lift us.
Give a little push and a shove and a little prod here and there, and they just put you in alignment with that energy which needs to go through you. So I think that happened for me. I have to thank both Hari and Les in equal measure for having been those turning points in my life which kind of helped me get to where I am. Whenever I meet Hari, even now, I say, thank you, big brother. You always say, hey, tu sala shana hai re.
So I think Leslie Lewis, you gave us a whole life feeling about him. That's very, very intense, and I understand where that comes from. The next person, I'm going to give you the name.
Sorry, man, it took a long time, right?
No, that's okay.
Sound check में that time निकल गया साला. Show में तो बहुत time हो जाएगा.
नहीं, but बहुत सही था. Billy Joel.
Oh man. If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the love you need to live. But if you look for truthfulness, you might just as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to give. Honesty is such a lonely word, but everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard, but mostly what I need from you. What a song that is.
Wow, somebody shut my mouth.
It's one of my favorites. I remember singing this in IIT Delhi and singing in IIT Kanpur and various college festivals in the 80s. For me, Billy Joel is something that I would aspire to be, because I think he sings so from the heart and so effortlessly.
Even
so many different songs. Right, exactly. Writes. There's like songwriter and the lyricist, of course, in him. He and Sting, actually, both of them. I think I love them equally.
Awesome. The third and last word in Soundcheck is Yaro. What did that do for you?
Mehboob and I actually we also go back along.
Who wrote this,
go
right?
Back a long time, yeah. He's a lyricist, very, very dear friend. And he and I actually hit it off during our recording sojourns with A.R. Rahman in 96. So when he was writing, I said, I want to write a song about love and friendship. And I wanted to have a song which would be like an anthem for friendship. So I think Yaro, that song, is my ode, my contribution from my side to friends all over the world. You can't live without friends. There's no life without friends. And there is no life without love as well.
What a wonderful thought. How beautifully put. Could you sing us some?
यारों दोस्ती बड़ी ही हसीन है, ये ना हो तो क्या फिर बोलो ये जिंदगी है, कोई तो हो राज़दार, बेगरज तेरा हो यार, कोई तो हो राज़दार.
It's all happening right here. How amazing.
Thank you so
truly
much,
beautiful and touching this song is. Every time you hear it, no matter where you are, the whole room starts to sing it. That's the magic of the song.
It's the magic of music, actually. It's just it.
Awesome. I think we've had like a complete sneak peek into your life through the sound check. And
time to go?
No, we're just getting started.
Talking. Music.
Are you a spiritual person, or has music made you like this?
I don't know what spiritual is actually. I don't know how to define spiritualism. Is it belief in God? Is it belief in some energy?
Like everybody is trying to somehow pseudo-spirituality sell it. Ki spirituality is like this, you have to be. But your actions are spiritual.
Maybe you're right. Because for me, that thing doesn't... How do I say? It's this name, fame and everything is great. Okay, that's incidental because you're doing what you're doing. It's a line that you're in.
Yeah.
Suppose I was doing some other kind of job. I'll
And
be
you're
happy.
damn good at it.
Yeah, I'll
but
be happy.
people won't be talking about it like this.
Even when I go to the airport, I want to just scam my way out quickly. If there are a lot of people, they will say, Shan, we're doing a press conference in Calcutta, okay? Shan knows me. He's such a brother. He knows me and he saw my face. He said, you want to disappear, don't you? He looked at me. And I'm like, he saw that. He's saying, yeah, I can see that in your throat. So he caught me from the back, the shoulder, and he pushes me in front. Chal, you just come. So I'm saying that my friends don't understand me. They understand me well. People might think whatever they want to about me. The reason for me being like this is who I am.
You are.
I don't have to give any explanations or excuses. No,
Be yourself.
Yeah, just be myself. So I'm happy that I am like this because it gives me a different perception to life. It gives me a different perception to the music that I
Do you
believe in.
think this is also because of the kind of music you were listening to when you were growing up? That I'll be myself no matter what people say. Like Sting, be yourself no matter what they say.
Probably.
Because they wrote so
at that time,
beautifully.
they wrote so well.
Yeah.
They wrote so well. They kind of just believed in that.
So I just wanted to ask you about Shan. You and Shan are great friends. I can see just how your eyes light up every time you say his name. Shan was here in the first season of
Okay.
Talking Music.
Oh, wow.
What a great time we had with him.
I'm
Such
sure,
a cool
man.
guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. One thing that stuck with maybe all of us in this room, and it got picked up by the press as well, saying, Shan said that nobody is calling him for singing because his voice, he's not trending anymore, or people feel that his voice is not trending. Yeah. So that was pretty ridiculous to hear and shocking. What is your point of view on that? Is that how the industry is working?
Shan's voice is brilliant. He's got one of the most mellow-flows voices in our industry, I would say.
Happy voice.
The happy voice is very ear-friendly.
Yeah.
And he sings with his soul. Now, about trending and all, I don't know. Now, see, that's what this whole social media and everything is about, If you get caught up in it too much, then you start getting governed by it. I feel maybe Shan reacted to something somebody said, some idiot must have told him.
Yeah.
And he's also very sentimental in the sense he's
a hard guy.
Yeah, he's a hard guy, Like I loved his album, Tanha Dil.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what is your favorite Shan song?
Oh, Tanha Dil, my all-time favorite, bro.
Would you like to sing Tanha Dil?
Sure. आँखों में सपने लिए घर से हम चल तो दिए जाने ये राहें अब ले जाएंगी कहाँ मिट्टी की खुशबू आए पलकों पे आंसू लाए पलकों पे रह जाएगा यादों का जहां
How amazing. This is like true Yari. True
Oh yeah.
Yaro ke liye.
Yeah, man, I love that guy and he's a very, very genuine human being out there. I really wish him all the very best and he's wonderful on TV. I mean, he tells me TV, ऐसे है, मेरे से होता नहीं है. He's so natural.
You've worked with everybody, right, in the industry. Everyone.
Yeah.
How is it working with Rahman sir?
Very, very good guy to work with. He's a genius, of course. Fantastic work now. He's taken
taken to another level.
Internationally, yeah. God bless him, man. He deserves every bit that he's got. Other than that, I think I've almost worked with almost every music director.
Absolutely.
In India, starting from Rajesh Roshan, Jatin Lalit,
Cream, Sandesh Chandelia.
Yeah, from that time to the current Amal Malik.
Vishal Shekhar Amal.
Yeah, Amal Malik now, right?
What's a song that's stuck with you, could be any song that's stuck with you in your journey in life? Do you have like a favorite or?
Pal, Pyar Ke Pal is one such song. This song just turns it around. No matter what, it just brings out the best at that gig. So there's something magical about it. Yeah, it's magical, believe me.
Should I pull out the lighter now? Because I would love for you to sing us some Pal as well. And put it on the social media for all of us.
हम रहे या ना रहे कल कल याद आएंगे ये पल पल ये है प्यार के पल चल आ मेरे संग चल चल सोचे क्या छोटी सी है जिंदगी कल मिल जाए तो होगी खुश नसीबी हम रहे या ना रहे याद आएंगे ये पल.
I want to cry.
Oh, please. Thanks, buddy.
But it's true. Like my whole body went into like, oh my God, nahi ho sakta. This is
क्या यार
हमने
तू
बहुत
भी
पुण्य किया है. Nobody writes music like this anymore, right? It's very rare to find like a pal which's been written with such insight. अभी सब surface का गाना है. कि
I guess it's a generation.
It's a
generation which has changed. I would
Language
appeal
has
to
changed.
the generation now to kind of sit back, listen to some new stuff as well. There's so much of talent.
remixes are the new buzzword.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts on that?
You know,
Everybody's
remixes are good to an extent, I would say, because it gives new generation an insight into what the songs used to be from a previous generation, the song-wise, I'm saying. Listen to other music. Enrich your lives, because music enriches lives.
It's true.
There are great artists out there, not just in India, everywhere.
What are you listening to in the modern age right now? What is keeping you...
Well, honestly, I'm not trying to hard sell, but I'm listening to my daughter's song. Believe me. Other than that, I've been listening to Tom Petty. I've been listening to Hugo Montenegro. Other than that, I listen to Sting a lot. Billy Joel, my favorite, of course. Journey. Sony. I mean, I listen to MS Subbulakshmi every morning.
Suprabhat.
Yeah, I get up in the morning and I play that in the morning. I pray.
2 albums you've done, which have taken like ages.
Yeah, thank you for rubbing it in.
Between them. And it's just that people have gotten desperate for your music that I think they have started to release your music without you knowing.
Oh yes, coming to this. There's a song of mine out there. It's called Katra Katra, which I didn't even know is a single by me. Someone has put it up there saying a single by KK. So please, it's not a single by me. I was misled to believe that it was a film song. That song didn't go in a film, so he's released it as a single. But it's not my single. Please don't because
Believe it.
Yeah, believe it, because I will not do a single like that. It's a song which I was supposed to have done for a film. Yes, now coming to this, it's become so desperate that people are doing this. So I'm going to make sure that I do a single this year for sure.
Yay!
100%. This year, I'll definitely do it because I think I owe that to my fan base, my friend base, I would say.
Yeah.
I think I owe that to them more than anything else. If I still feel that I have time and I want to do this, that's fine. But I'm definitely going to release a single this year for sure.
Yeah. We're all waiting.
Yeah, man. I'm also waiting.
So, I just want to chat with you on a couple of things that Tare Zameen Par Ma was going to be sung by you, and
Oh, yeah.
what happened with that?
I sung the song and I went for a holiday. I have this thing every year. I have to go for a month and a half holiday. I do that every year. And I went, and then Shankar called me after, I think, a week. Kicks, किधर है यार वो गाने में ना lyrics change है. So I said, यार मैं तो US में हूँ. I think I was in US that time. When are you back? I said, I'm back after a month and a half. So he said, okay, I'll call you back. He hung up and then he called me back after some time. He said, Kicks, looks like I'll have to do the song because they're ready for release and they have to kind of have the song. I said, please go for it, bro. It'll sound brilliant. I felt a little sad for a bit. Not about me missing it. People missing me singing it. And when I heard Shankar's version, of course, it was brilliant and I loved it too. But that thing stayed back in my heart for a bit about a song for mother, which Pritam finally did that for me. I did the song, Meri Ma. जब चोट कभी मेरे लग जाती थी. So that was the story behind that song, Ma, in Tare Zameen Par. It was a great experience because I thought...
I want to at this moment jump at you and say, like, can you like sing Ma for us in your like?
I don't remember the lyrics, honestly. I don't remember because it's been a long time. And you know, it's if you're not your song, you forget a song.
You forget.
If you're not singing it, like even this song.
And I pull out
Ma.
lyrics and give it to you. It just starts with, I think, मैं कभी घबराता नहीं पर अंधेरे से डरता हूँ मैं माँ.
Okay, I'll just try it. I mean, if the lyrics are not okay, मेरे को बाद में मारना मत. जावेद साहब. क्योंकि इन्होंने मेरे को बताया.
No, because the world needs to know. The nation wants to know.
He's covering his ass. मैं कभी बतलाता नहीं पर अंधेरे से डरता हूँ मैं माँ. यूं तो मैं दिखलाता नहीं तेरी परवाह करता हूँ मैं माँ. तुझे सब है पता मेरी माँ. So many things people will find out about you, you know. They'll understand and get probably much closer because you are so elusive. You dodge everybody. You dodged us for 2 years. Sorry about that. But I'm very happy to be here today. I'm feeling very good and I'm feeling very light, actually. I remember Shan pulling a fast one on me at some film award ceremony. He put a mug of my face and he said, ये आदमी कहीं दिखता नहीं है, अगर कोई दिखेगा तो मुझे भी पता होगा उसको पकड़ना है. I love the dig.
Which is true. Which is true.
Yeah.
The cosmos has really aligned to bring you into the studio and couldn't have been.
No, it's not such a big deal. What I'm trying to say, it's like everything has its own time and frame.
Exactly.
It'll happen on that,
Yeah.
It's just thank you for keeping at it,
Yeah.
not for giving up on me.
Yeah, we didn't. We couldn't. We didn't want to. I want to come back to Tujo Mila again. What happened with Tujo Mila as well?
That's a
such a
beautiful
beautiful song. Such a beautiful song.
I was on a holiday again, but thankfully not after the song. In case of changes, because Pritam के साथ changes होते रहते हैं. I got a call from Pritam. Over exuberant. Hey Cakes, hi man, how are you? क्या हो रहा है? किधर है? गाना करना है. मैंने कहा हाँ यार कर लेते हैं. किधर है अभी? कब कर सकते हैं? मैंने कहा मैं यार अभी सिडनी में हूँ, 1 महीने में आ जाऊंगा. 1 महीने में? नहीं यार, we have to do it now. And without saying anything, hang up the phone. That's him. I said, hello. He called me back after 5 minutes. Cakes, तू किधर है ना? बोला सिडनी में ना. मैंने कहा हाँ, तो अभी जाके वहाँ स्टूडियो में कर लेते हैं. मैंने कहा यार अभी तो ब्लू माउंटेन्स में हूँ. So I'll do one thing. I'll send you the song, lyrics, everything. तू रिहर्स कर ले. And tomorrow I'll book the studio. We'll have it done. I said, are you kidding me? He's saying, no. I'm serious. And this is your song. You have to do it. So I said, but bro, you'll not be there. No. I said, no. It's okay. You just do it. He sent me the song. I heard the song at night. Pura aaram se sun ke. Then we go to Studio 301. I think the biggest studio in the Southern Hemisphere. Huge. And I would do 2 lines and I would come back into the console room and call Pritam. Sun. Again 2 lines. Sun. He said, hey, tu kya kar raha hai yaar? Tu ye gana kar lena bhi. I've told you to do it the song because I trust you. It's your song. You sung so many songs for me. Jannat, de wo, tu just sing it.
Yeah.
Finally, we finished the song and I sent it. So he called me next day saying, man, it's sounding brilliant. It's damn good. Enjoy your holiday. Cool. I finished the holiday, come back, get a call again from Pritam saying, "Arey gana na thoda chota lag raha hai and we need to add some more lines." So he calls me and I go there and we sit there. Kabir's there, Pritam's there, and we're just sitting. They write new songs and write new lines. That's when I did the slow bit, which comes. हाथ मेरा छूटा साथ तेरा टूटा ढूंढते हुए तुझे खो गया हूँ मैं क्यों ये धड़कन कम है क्यों नयन ये नम है क्या से क्या तेरे लिए हो गया हूँ मैं. These lines are written separately. So this is what we did when we came back to Mumbai and we recorded this bit. So I think this song was one of those very rare songs which I actually have ever sung anything out of the country. For the first time
by
in my
yourself.
life. Yeah, by myself, without the music director, without anybody. And Pritam has done that so many times. He's given me a song and he said, "Chal, you do it. I've got some other work to do."
So much faith.
Yeah, so much faith.
And Pritam Da is very, very, very like on it, right?
On it. I mean,
he never lets go.
No chance.
Right?
So that's the kind of trust he has in me.
Yeah.
That comes with years of being together and understanding each other, surely, So I think that translates into a certain kind of headspace. It's a comfort feeling. The other day we met and we spoke and he'll say, I have to do a song with you, man. Everybody, your bloody fans call me up and hound me. He's saying, nobody has fans like you. He tells me.
Which is true.
This is true. I thank all of them across
that's
the
why
globe. God bless you
your
all.
single has to happen in 2009.
Single has to happen.
It's time to direct yourself. Everybody has hits, but there is something about you that cannot be forgotten or ignored. It's like many people have come, done their music, this, that. But I know everybody, every time somebody talks about you, it's just like they're waiting. They're waiting. They know that you're going to come out with a single. That's
Thank you for telling me that because I think it'll help me concentrate more and do something.
It's people don't consider you as a Bollywood singer. They consider you to be a star who stands by himself and is able to when I take the mic and I sing for myself, it's way better than what you've heard. But it's me. This is me. That spirit. Not like, somebody's telling me, do this line, do this mukhra.
Yeah.
But this is because what I want to tell you. It's my story.
So I think that's where I think my life is headed. My direction I get now is there, that I want to do this. if that's my connect, then I have to keep that plugged in. I can't let that go. I want to live up to myself more than anybody else.
That's your motivation.
Yeah.
See, your race is with yourself.
Yeah.
You're not racing with anyone.
There is no race because see, everybody's doing the thing.
Yeah.
So now you've done everything. Now you're getting this space where, sir, please out with your single. Everybody says your daughters come out to sing. Why can't you?
Yeah.
Or other people say, "आप क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं? आपको क्या problem है?" They meet me and some of them will admonish me, not in a bad way, but
Yeah. Like in
in
an endearing.
Yeah, endearingly, yeah. And I say, yeah. So I think that, it's gone on for far too long. I want to really do something. So this year I will turn that leaf and make something new, which will be the beginning of something for good, I feel.
Yes.
Because
Inshallah.
it is always that changeover, which is the most difficult.
Do you have something in mind, like what sound you want to go for? Or is there something you want to collaborate with someone?
I don't want to take the collaboration route right now. Why? I'll tell you, because I need to get my own bearings right.
Your vision clear.
Yeah. I have to be non-aligned. I have to be standing straight first to be able to support someone else. And I don't want to lean on someone. It has to be hand in hand. So I want to get ahead a little bit by myself. See myself as a musician more and less as a singer. And then put the two together. It's a dream. And I will do something worthwhile.
Of course. If that goes without saying, people are so patient for
they're very patient, man.
That reason.
Thank God for all of them.
Yeah.
They've been very patient. And I promise that something will happen this year.
Yeah. You heard it first. Before going, what would you like to tell the youth that is in your place, your spot?
It's different now. It's all very relatively easier from one perspective and at the same time tougher because it's easier, so everybody wants to be part of it.
Yeah.
So go into it only and only if you believe in it totally, that you are convinced that this is the life I want to live. Don't do it because your father and mother think that you are a good singer or your neighbor thinks you're good and you can probably cut it and come on television. That's a very, very limited window. It just passes by like a flash. If you have that ability in you, then you must go for it. Follow it up with a lot of passion, in the sense, if this is all that you have, then you got to give it all you have. Don't have backup plans, man, because backup plans are a sign of weakness for me. I came to Delhi, from Delhi and Mumbai, I never had any backup plan. I had none. Follow your dream like nothing else. That's all I have to say.
So beautiful. I mean, this is one of the best experiences I've had.
I had a great time, yeah. Believe me.
Same here.
क्यों आजकल नींद कम ख्वाब ज्यादा है लगता खुदा का कोई नेक इरादा है कल था फकीर आज दिल शहजादा है लगता खुदा का कोई नेक इरादा है क्या मुझे प्यार है या कैसा खुमार है या क्या मुझे प्यार है या कैसा खुमार है या ओ वो वो
Thank you, KK, for that wonderful, inspiring story of yours. Make sure you tune in next week for the super chirpy, up-and-coming superstar, Nikita Gandhi.
Talking. Music. Talking music with Kirti.